Yo, what is good, my fellow Magic Knights? It is your boy DEADMANVINCE back with yet another Black Clover mobile video. And guys, today I actually wanted to show you the things that I've been doing on my account day to day, and the reason why my account is cracked the way it is right now. And I mean, when I say I show you everything that I've been doing on my account, I mean everything besides spending the money, of course. But like, yeah, I just kind of want this to be a video so you guys know. Oh my gosh, I'm just looking at these rewards right now, and I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get too distracted in this video, but I'm just looking at these rewards right now, and I'm just like, bruh, what is this lineup of free stuff? Who are these costumes, by the way? Oh, that's probably a costume for Asta, and then a costume for like Leona, maybe? I hope for Leona. Or it could be the bomber jacket, you know, costume. Or no, you probably get that from the Affinity. But besides the point. Yes, I just want to go over some of the things that I was doing daily whenever the game started. Like, I have not been doing these things for every single day for the past year because there are some periods in my life where I get like super busy and I can't play the game as much as I want to. But for the most part, this is literally what I've been doing every single day on Black Clover Mobile to assure that my account is absolutely cracked, the most cracked account that it can possibly be. Sorry guys, I wanted to go ahead and get my list up because I actually have like a list. You can see the list is actually kind of lengthy there of things that I do every day. And this list was bigger at first, but there are just some things that I've done so much I can't even like really do it anymore, I guess. Or rather, the list was a lot more intensive than this looks right now, but like it's not as intensive now because like one of the things up here is like check my achievements. Well, I've already checked my achievements. Like, I check my achievements every day, and I've done so many achievements that like I'm just like, these achievements aren't achievements that can just be done day to day. Like, some of them are things you have to wait for. That's why I haven't done them yet. But yeah, I'm right here on the first screen right here. I literally just logged in for the first time today. I actually wanted to keep it on this screen, but yes, you can still tell I logged in for the first time today. And I'm actually gonna go back through this real quick and look at these rewards here, because those rewards look absolutely insane. Hold on. Oh, well, obviously, guys, first thing to do when you walk in and log into the game is to do this right here. Do all the daily stuff right here. I call these right here just like campaigns. So, yeah. I call these like campaigns right here because this right here is like a little campaign that they're doing on the side, the dice event campaign, right? That's what I would call these. So you always want to make sure you're checking on like all of your campaign stuff. You see I have the 8,000 stamina. I'm going to use the stamina and do it like a long-term farm today. That's actually one of the points on my daily, list. But yeah, you obviously want to make sure you're playing for an hour at least every day so you can get these free rewards right here because that's 50 black crystals. That's 200 extra stamina you can be using to farm something. These are extra material. Like, all this is just extra stuff you can use to work on your characters. But like, besides the literal like first initial page when you walk in, well, I guess I'll just go in order of what my list is looking like here. So the first thing that I do is, and it's first on my list because I literally like, I used to hate Arena, and now I'm kind of like, I don't really care that much. I'm like indifferent to Arena, so it's like I could live with it or without it. But like, this is one of the first thing that I do because this ties into the second thing. The second thing is like daily missions, but like the arena fights turn into a part of your daily missions because you either got to do 3 arena fights a day. There are 7 different daily missions, I believe, and you only have to complete 6 out of 7 of them to get all their daily rewards. So like, so most of the time the split for me is either doing 3 arena matches or doing 3 runs on some limited time dungeon, or not even limited time dungeon, yeah, limited time dungeon missions. But first things first is arena. So we are gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do like 1, maybe 2 arena matches depending on how good I'm feeling off the first arena match. So let's just look at this team. This is the strongest team I have access to right here. Are they geared up properly? Yeah, my Black Asta's combat rating was like 84k, nearly 85. Then I kind of like switched the substats on his gear around a little bit, and I didn't have the materials to like boost it up at the moment, so I do have to work on that. Okay, he's missing his accessories, that's why. Is this the right gear set for him? This is the right gear set for him. But yeah, for Zora, I'm running like defense, HP, and then speed because you obviously want him to go first to go ahead and get those barriers out, or get those reflection traps out, and then also you want him to like have high longevity. But yeah, we're gonna go with this team here. As you can see, super tanky, Leona and Asta. We got the Witch Queen here for good heals and putting Asta into anti-magic. Then we have Zora here as extra assurance to make sure that we are not getting hit too hard because he gives us 20% damage reduction, and also he reflects the damage back to the enemy team. That feature of it would be a lot more useful in like real-time PvP, just because people would actually be more hesitant to attack your characters. But with the bots, that it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna do this on Leona. It does it on everybody, but Mereoleona gets something extra from it. So Mereoleona's only gets attacked because Yuno is the highest HP. Yuno has basically like nearly killed himself, even though he's invincible. That's the best thing about being invincible, or that's the best thing about the reflection trap. Even though an enemy is invincible, they can still kill themselves. They can still kill themselves. Like, bro, I've come into so many matches and it's literally just like Spirit Dive Yuno attacking me, and I'm just like, bro, one, you're not gonna kill me because you're either type disadvantage or you're literally attacking a tank. Like, the tanks on my team are literally the 2 best tanks in the game. So it's like, you're not just like disintegrating my team off of that. I'm actually gonna leave Black Osta's shield up so I don't get his health too low, because it's literally because my substats. Substats make such a big difference. But like, I'm pretty sure that Black Asta would not have died. He would have more so just went into the. That's crazy. The reflection didn't do anything. He would have more than likely just gone into the into anti-magic, and then he would have been able to do big damage. He's probably gonna attack Mereoleona, or he's gonna attack everybody. Then it's gonna. Okay, he barely did any damage. Okay, or we barely did any damage back. I mean, I want to go ahead and get rid of Yuno, so we're going to do something along the lines of this, because my Black Asta and Zora are attacking before this Black Asta even gets his next like turn off. Do I actually? I'm actually gonna stun him. Yeah, I'm just gonna stun him because I was certain that like the next I'll just do this because he's not even gonna hit his next turn. It's fine. But I was certain that the what was I gonna say? I don't even know, because this kid's getting cooked right now. I can't even think of what I was gonna say. But yeah, Yuno super squishy. Like, I don't think Yuno is a bad unit. I actually still think Yuno is, if you saw my tier list, then I think Yuno is actually like a god tier, like 5th leaf activity, like DPS. Look at that. DOT is like a god tier DPS, but at the same time, he's just a bit too squishy for my liking. Obviously, he has his invincibility, and I will do a second. Honestly, I'll just do all 3 of these matches real quick. This is like a little quick. I never do arena, so like whenever I can squeeze arena in for y'all, I will kind of like squeeze in. I'll cheese it a little bit more than I need to. Also, don't make sure you're just doing this arena, but also make sure that you are getting your hands on the random PvP, and by random PvP, I mean the PvP where you choose 2 characters on 4. You have 4 different like teams, and you choose like 2 characters for each one, and then like those 2 characters can randomly be matched up with like 2 other characters. Like, make sure you remember to do that PvP 9 times every day, because one, it has no let's put monoskin on everybody. It has no limit to how many times you can do it. It has no like currency that kind of like limits you from doing it as much as you want. And if you do it 9 times, you get an extra 300 free stamina every day, and the extra 300 stamina is very helpful. I actually do make sure to like go and farm that every day so I can get that extra stamina. I'm not even really paying attention right now to the fight, but like they're literally 20k like team power below me, and like it's not even just about the team power. It's more so the fact that like my team composition, I would say, is pretty damn solid. Ooh, Asta almost died but didn't. But is reflection trap still going? It's not. That's so annoying that Charlotte literally lived or died that turn, but even though she died that turn, her ability still proc where she gave extra. This is gonna kill, right? Because there's 3 stacks of burn on him. Yeah. I was gonna say there's 3 stacks of burn, but like it kind of sucks that even though she died at that very moment, her proc still like went off and he got the extra shield. But it is what it is. It's whatever. But like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do the 3rd PvP match, just because I was talking about how this ties into daily missions, and boom, you can see right there, I just completed a daily mission, and daily missions is actually next on the list. So we're gonna go accept the reward for this, and then we're gonna talk about some of the things that the task are for the daily mission. Oh, so you have Azora too, so you want to get toxic. So you have my exact same team, but except for using the Witch Queen, you are using the Wizard King instead. You might have just played yourself, buddy. Do I want to take that reflection damage from everybody? Oh, no. And if I hit Mereoleona, she gives, everybody gets burned. So, I don't want to take that reflect damage from everybody, though. The Witch Queen can heal it, though. Never mind. Died. Absolutely died. That may throw a little fork in my plans. The Witch Queen shouldn't die from this because she doesn't do that big of damage. But I have gotten her skill to level 5 recently. Okay. So does Black Asta die from reflect damage? Well, no. If he kills people, he doesn't get hit by reflect damage. So if he kills these two, he's only getting hit with reflect from 2 people, but it was still gigantic, big, ginormo damage. So we're looking kind of... Zora lived? The GOAT speaks! Yo, Zora's a legend, bro. All right, well, I'm just gonna do this on him because Mario Leona, the bot, is probably gonna try to focus him because it's type disadvantage versus going for the Witch Queen. But Mario Leona's dead because of burn. We win, bro. Zora's a legend, bro. That's crazy. Zora ate a Black Asta. He ate an anti-magic Black Asta ult. That is insane. Zora's the squishiest person on my entire team. But sometimes I guess he can pull a W out of his ass. But like, first things first is doing arena. That's like one of the main things that you have to do, that I have to do. And also, guys, to give you a little preface, what it looked like before was I was going into arena and losing on purpose because there was a mission for losing an arena a certain amount of times, and I got really, really, really low rankings for my first like few months of playing the game. Then afterwards, I finally like started playing arena and actually trying to win. And I started winning, and you know, you win, you lose sometimes, blah blah blah. There's always like sweaty ass characters all around sprinkled about. My account's not the only account with sweaty characters, basically. And while I do have maybe the best account collection-wise, there are definitely people who focused on specific characters and gotten those characters stronger than my best characters. But like, it's all kind of like I want to make sure everybody's at a certain level type of deal before I start going crazy and reaching like for the heavens with specific characters. I don't want to reach for the heavens for specific characters and then like, because I've done that before in other games, and then you look back at all the other older characters and you think about how hard the grind is and how tedious the grind is, and then you're like not as influenced to go back and work on all those older characters, but working on all the characters like at the same time, it kind of puts me in a mindset of like, I've already done all the hard stuff for all of y'all, so it's just like every time when I'm reaching for the heavens on everything at once, basically, because everything gets worked on in a cycle. Like, okay, now the cycle is doing talent, so let's farm talents for everybody and let's just focus that, right? So kind of how my experience goes. But that's it for the first thing, arena. Now we're gonna talk about your daily missions. So your daily missions, if you click the Clover up here, then you come right here in the corner. I don't know why I pointed at that like you can see my hand, but this right here is login. So this one you literally do every day, just opening the game. This right here is do arena 3 times. This one right here is more than likely summon 3 times, or honestly, rather than trying to tell you what exactly each one is, I'm just going to tell you the missions that cool. There's one for doing a summon 1 time. There's one for doing the salary of receipt 1 time, and the salary receipt is literally just this thing right here. So let's go ahead and pick that up. Boom, salary receipt. There's another thing for doing 3 limited challenge, 3 limited time dungeons for the day. There's one for spending 100 stamina in the day, and then there's one for doing like regular farming dungeons like gear or experience or affinity, or even memory hall tickets or story tickets, what they used to be. Now they're memory hall tickets on the JP version as well. You can do those 5 times and that'll complete that mission for you. But 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, there are 8 missions and you only need to complete 7 to get all these rewards right here. And like literally these rewards, 10 black crystals, 10 black crystals, a little bit of stamina, 10 black crystals. So it's literally 30 black crystals and then a summon ticket, or 40 black crystals, a summon ticket, and some stamina and some experience potions, blah blah blah, every day. And you obviously have 24 hours each day to do it. So guys, make sure you're hopping on these little things. Seem kind of like whatever, like they're very, very small rewards, I will admit, but at the same time they do build up over time, because every time you complete all 5 of these missions, I had a friend who was like a close friend who was actually playing BCM, and he wasn't getting this every new season that started, and it's because he wasn't doing all of his daily missions every day, and he didn't realize that. So I told him about that, and he started doing it. But it's just the fact that like people who were so close to me, and like he was playing the game like very hard, like he was grinding the hell out of the game. Even though he was grinding the game, there were still some things that kind of like slipped out of his view, and he didn't realize that he was missing out on those things. So like, please check out your daily missions. They're so important. They're so good, because once you complete all these weekly missions right here, and then you do the 5 daily missions, weekly reward, 3 summon tickets, and 80, bro. You get 1 summon ticket from this a day. You do it for 5 days. That's 5 summon tickets. Then you beat this right here. You're getting 80 crystals. You're getting 40 crystals right here. That's 120 crystals. That's 40. That's 40. That's 80. You're getting like 40 crystals every day right here. So you're getting like 120. Like, bro, doing daily and weekly missions low-key after 5 days gives you a free multi. Like, not even low-key, high-key. Then doing the daily missions, because this right here is do daily, and these guys, these are also another thing that I was gonna say, like daily missions, weekly missions, and monthly missions. I say check your weekly and monthly missions every single day, because when you get to the end of the week and you have to do 30 runs in the Affinity Dungeon, that's what this is right here, and you have to do 50 runs in the Experience Dungeon, and you have something planned up that you're already trying to farm for that day, I've been here before, then all of a sudden you're wasting a big chunk of your stamina so that you can farm 50 Experience Dungeon stages and 30 Affinity stages. Now, 30 Affinity stages, that's kind of like okay, because it's like you don't have to do the highest level Affinity stage unless you're trying to actually farm Affinity for your characters. All my characters are maxed out on Affinity, so it doesn't matter. As soon as I get them, I handle that. So whenever I do Affinity stages, I'm usually doing it just for the medals. I can do the Affinity stages on the lowest difficulty level and only expend 300 stamina to do this mission. But 300 stamina is still a lot of stamina, especially when you're trying to do like a gear farm and you need 2100 stamina to do 150 ones altogether. And you're sitting at like 2200, 2300 stamina. Now all of a sudden you're scraggling trying to get like an extra 100 stamina somewhere or something like that. And you could have just handled this throughout the week and gave it like a good like 4 or 5 runs a day or something like that, because you have 5 days to complete this. Give this 6 runs a day. Give this 6 runs a day. Give this 10 runs a day. Skip ticket this 10 times a day if you want to. It will still spend the same amount of stamina, but it will be broken up over days, so it won't spend all in one lump sum when you really need it. But these weekly missions right here, this one is cook 10 times. This one is use story tickets or memory hall tickets now 15 times. This is summon 20 times, and friend summons count for the summon missions. So like the free summon they give you every day, that'll get this mission right here done. If you do 2 friend summons or 2 friend multis during the week, you literally complete this mission right here. It's so easy. This is, like I said, Experience Dungeon 50 times before the week is out, and like literally this is something you should be doing anyway. You should be farming experience potions anyway. Now granted, I don't farm experience potions as much as the average person should, but that's because my experience potions are already stacked to an egregious amount. But even still, I'm gonna need more at a certain point. Like level 125 is coming in a month, and I honestly, this month might be a heavy farm experience potions kind of month for me. This mission right here is boost gear or get gear to level 8. This right here is do the Affinity Dungeon 30 times. It doesn't matter which one, just any of them. This one right here is complete the final daily mission 5 times. Then we come here to the monthly missions. This is complete the final daily mission 30 times. Okay, cool. What do we get at the end of the month? Not only are you getting 1 ticket for 30 days worth of, or you're getting 1 ticket, right? Think about this. Nobody ever compounds things and thinks about it like this. You get 1 story ticket from this every day. And how many so this is 5 days, 5 times 6. So because they all break up evenly. A month in the game is 30 days. A month usually is 30 days. Yes, I know. But like, just understand what I'm saying. In the game, their month is 30 days. In the game, their week is like 5 days. Not really, but you know what I mean. Then we have dailies, right? So if you do your dailies every day for 5 days, you net 5 tickets plus the 3 tickets they're willing to give you. Now, do that 6 times in one like monthly period. What do you get? 30 days of doing this is 30 summon tickets, 3 multis. Doing this 6 times in 1 month, that's 18 extra tickets. That's nearly 5 multis. Plus the black crystals you're getting in between, that's like literally 5 multis. Okay, we get to this point right here. 5 multis plus an extra 5 tickets plus 360 black crystals plus the black crystals you're getting right here plus the black crystals you've been getting from the weekly and the daily plus a character free dupe, then a free skill page dupe. You just got like a quarter of the way through a banner with what you're doing. Just daily grinding. A quarter of the way through the banner next month. That's what you just got from daily grinding, bro. A quarter of a way through is a lot of multis. Like, come on now. Let's be real here. The monthly missions are oh, I don't actually know these by heart. I just always do them. I used to know them by heart, but I can translate them real quick. So, this right here, enhance the skill 3 times, disassemble equipment 50 times, draw on the gacha 50 times, which is easy to do in a month. This right here is complete limited time challenge 30 times. This right here is fight 50 battles in arena. This right here is raise equipment's level to level 12. And then this right here is do the daily mission, final daily mission 30 times. So guys, it's very easy stuff. Especially if you're playing the global version. You can actually read this, so it's even easier. But honestly, it's still easy because you can literally just click on this and like it'll take you to exactly where you need to go. But make sure you are checking your daily, weekly, monthly missions because you can always be working towards any of these. Alright guys, the next thing that we're going to talk about is story tickets, and I'm going to have a separate ticket talking about how story tickets or memory hall tickets differ from the JP version to the global version, because there is one very big main difference. But basically, you want to make sure that your story tickets are depleted at all times. Story tickets are so valuable and they get you free black crystals on the Japanese version of the game. Every story ticket you use is 24 black crystals. So guys, you want to make sure that you're depleting your story tickets or memory hall tickets because they are so valuable and they only fill up at 6, but they give you free black crystals, and they also give you an opportunity if you do the first level. So each world has page 1 and page 2. Page 1 will always give you medals, or the reward choices are always medals of a certain number, a possibility to get a rare SR or SSR Clover crystal or character dupe, right, which is very important. Then also 24 black crystals. 24 black crystals, you literally do 5 runs of this, you have a summon right there. If you do page 2 though, and this is in every world, you have a chance to get SSR skill. Honestly, what am I doing not doing world 2? I mean, I could use these, right? But like, skill pages are nice because I want to have every single skill page in the game 5-star. So like, why am I not doing these? I didn't even think about that. But like, yeah, literally every world you look at, it's like different pages that you can get to. It's not the same page every time. The first two are all the first 2 are the SSRs, the second 2 are the SRs, and then the last 2 are rares. So let's see. I'm just wondering, because I don't do page 2 at all. I always just do page 1 for the Clover crystals. So I am actually a little curious, like, do they repeat any of the skill pages? So they repeat these 2, but I think that already had, and obviously 2 more, or 1 more just like repeats right here. No way, I've never done these, bro. Not real. Guys, Big Deadman is a poser. What the hell? I've never done these. I'll do these another time because, let's see. That's 30, that's 38. Nah, I'm gonna do this right now because this is gonna give me more. So yes, let's do these right now. But basically, you wanna deplete your memory tickets all the time. And before, the way it kind of was is that you wanted to do your memory tickets except for on the night when a new update is coming the next day. Because if an update is coming the next day, you wanted to sit on your tickets and be ready for story mode the next day. Because even if you have all 6 tickets, you're not just gonna run through story mode like easy peasy. Is he green? No, he's red. But yeah, you're not gonna be able to run through story mode like easy peasy the next day. It maybe would help to put gear on some of these mages, and honestly, I could just switch to a mono blue team at this point. But yeah, nobody's geared up. Like literally, Real is the only one who's geared right now. Yeah. This is a bad idea. I thought, I don't know why. I thought they had more gear on or anything, but I'm gonna just skip ahead to when I update their gear. As I was saying, yeah, you definitely want to deplete your story tickets though. The story tickets literally get you free black crystals. They give you a chance to get SSR crystal or Clover crystals, and they give you a chance to get skill pages, SSR skill pages. So they give you really good rewards. You might as well go ahead and just be making sure you use those all the time. But back before they updated this to memory tickets and not story tickets, you used to want to save your story tickets for the nights before update, because as soon as the update comes around, you're going to want to do as much story as you can as possible, because as we know, you get through the chapter and you get your free 1200 black crystals. But at the same time, now it's not even story tickets anymore, it's memory hall, and now you can just spam them as much as you want all the time. And literally the story tickets, the memory hall tickets are specifically for memory hall now. Now you just use stamina for story mode, which is way better of a system. And also I'm kind of slacking right now because I could be using a friend mage for the mission use friend 700 times. So let's switch out, hold on. Is there a better Julius? Yes, there is. Okay. But you can always use your Hall of Illusion tickets now, is basically the point that I'm trying to make. So make sure that you're keeping your Hall of Illusion tickets depleted. Never like just sit on them excessively. There's no reason for it. Man, Ladros's model looks pretty good. Also, since they skipped over Ladros, like, when are we gonna get him as an actual playable character? Because, like, he literally does not come back. Like, spoiler alert, guys, Ladros hasn't come back in the story as a relevant character after this point in the story. Like, literally has not come back. Heath Grice, the man with the ice, has come back in the story before Ladros is shown back up. And Heath Grice was literally like first few chapters, first boss, right? Low diff boss. But besides the point, make sure you're using your story tickets every single day. And then I'm gonna skip ticket the last one. That was a good amount of black crystals right there. 20 on top of each, like what you get from each like stage, right? And then let's look at my SSR skill pages real quick. Which one do I? So all of these are 5-star right here. So I'm looking for Breath of Flame, Breath of Light, Moonlight Necklace, Breath of Darkness, or Breath of Wind. I'll go for Breath of Wind because more so I'm more want the 5 stars as opposed to getting these up progressionally. Like I'm like, this is already 4-star, let's go ahead and 5 stars so I have another complete thing. Also guys, just want to let you know, I did get some black crystals whenever the update swapped over. I did get my second copy of Kahono, so now Kahono is 2-star and every mage in my account is 2-star once again. And 2, I did get Vanessa's skill page here because I chose Vanessa's skill page on the banner where you can choose what you have a rate up for, and I didn't even have to go through the full banner. So GG to me, every skill page acquired again, every mage at least 2-star again. Deadman's going the wave. But yes, you need to make sure that you're using your story tickets. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to make sure you're doing every day is your campaign missions. Sometimes these missions can be like time limited, or not time limited, but like sometimes sometimes you'll have a mission that's like do arena this number of times, but like it'll be like 12 times, right? So that's why you really need to stay on top of these, because obviously you can't have 12 arena tickets all at one time. You can only have 10 at a time. So you want to make sure that you're constantly using your arena tickets so that they're constantly replenishing, so that like anytime you like get back to like being able to play the game, you can go ahead and get a few PvP matches in, go ahead and get whatever you need done. But let me translate these missions for you real quick. So this mission right here is spend 300 stamina. Obviously, when you complete the mission, it just keeps going up to the next mission until it's completely done. So far, the only mission that I have completed is cook 60 times, and it started out at cook 10 times. But this is use 300 stamina. This one right here is use a memory ticket. Use a memory ticket 10 times. This one right here is do the wanted thing twice, but the wanted thing is not working right now. Yeah, the wanted thing, you can't access that right now. If you click on it, it gives you like a little error. Yeah, so you can't even do it right now. But yes, that says I hope they fix that though, because I'd hate to miss out on extra dice just because of that. You probably can get all the way around the board 10 times without even getting that. But do the wanted thing twice. Clear limited time challenges 10 times. This is defeat Duan 3 times. That's King Wolf. This is draw on the friendship gotcha 50 times, and then this one right here is explore 10 times. Oh, dude, I was exploring yesterday. I'll check it in a second because that's a later point in the video too. But make sure you're doing your campaign missions. Whatever is in this tab right here, check those missions because it always gives you like really good rewards. Like look at this. I've gotten potions already. I've gotten some memory hall tickets. They gave me some potions. It's whatever, right? This right here is very important though, because that is skill upgrade materials. A very small amount, but still skill upgrade materials. This is good because you can buy stamina with this. Now it used to be 3 of these. 3 of these gave you 200 stamina, and you could buy it 2 times a day. Now it's 1 of these gives you 100 stamina. You can do it 10 times a day. I always like getting free borders, and also right here, you know, just free stamina. And once you get this all the way up to level 10, every time you pass start, like Monopoly, you get another chest that's 100 stamina. So make sure you're doing those daily missions because you would just be missing out on a lot of awards if you didn't handle that. Now we can actually talk about the next thing that I was just talking about. Actually, you want to make sure, okay, the game doesn't want to let me leave, but you want to make sure that you're exploring in all of the like areas. So I explored in every area yesterday and forgot to accept it yesterday. So hopefully it'll let me do the exploration. It will let me do the exploration again today. Okay, very nice. But yeah, I forgot to I forgot to actually do it. It looks like I need to change out that first one for an SSR as opposed to using SR Magna, because SSRs get this done in an hour and a half, whereas SRs get this done. Okay, well no, that one's 2.5 hours, and this one is 2 hours. That's all still better than 3 hours. Is there an SSR that I can put here? Yeah, there is no SSR that I can put here that's better than Magna. All right, anyway, plus I like to get the extra rewards, but like, yes, the reason why, there we go. They made exploring way easier, but I was gonna say the reason why you want to explore in each chapter, so will it show up if I walk to it? No, it just doesn't show up anymore. The reason why exploring is important because one, it gets you fishing lures, and there's an achievement actually that there's an achievement for exploring a certain number of times and fishing a certain number of times. The more that you explore and everything, the more fishing lures you'll get, the more you can fish, the more you can knock out those 2 achievements. But also, when you fish, you have a chance. Obviously, you get ingredients, but you also have a chance at stamina. And if you don't have the skill pages completed in all the chapters where you can get free skill pages, you get skill page pieces as well too. So like fishing is very important. The overworld is a very overlooked, I feel like, aspect of the game that people don't really like go and check out. But like, no, you get good stuff from exploring and you get good stuff from exploring and also good stuff from fishing. And also sometimes there are missions where you get missions like literally. You just saw that I had to explore 10 times in these missions, and actually since I finished exploring, let's take a look. So how many times did I explore? I explored 10 times, 20 times. I explored 25 times in that one sitting right there. So whenever that finishes later on today, I'll be able to go ahead and jump up probably to like, if I'm lucky, 50 times. I don't know. It feels like whenever you let the, oh, that's nice. It feels like whenever you let the exploration sit for a day or two, because like I have been slacking and I have not been going to explore every single day, but for the most part I have been doing it. But like, ooh, yeah, let's go ahead and get around the, damn, that was a very low number. Let's try to get around this because I want those skill upgrade materials, even though they're a very small number. Okay, well, that didn't work out. But yes, you want to make sure you're exploring every day. And now they made exploring even easier. So like, literally no excuses. Just, bro, literally set it up. Or not right here. Do all of limited challenge. Don't just do the subjugation boss. That is important because you have achievements for doing subjugation bosses, and also subjugation bosses typically have better rewards. But this right here is a special game mode, which I'll actually have a video coming out later in the week about this one. But I already did the first 3, and then I was kind of like, I kind of needed to stop playing and get ready for work. And I kind of just like put it down and just like went about my day. But like I can get 3 stars. I get all 15 stars every time this comes out because like this is important. You get Yule. You get 1,000,000 Yule. You get, and this is like the rewards you get for just beating it during, like concurrent rewards and then like afterwards rewards. That's really nice. You get 40 of those right there, and those are the things that you need to re-roll your substats, and that one can't lock any stats into place. But these right here can actually lock 1 stat into place and re-roll the rest of them, and you get 30 of these. It's a pretty decent amount, I'd say. Then this right here gives you 20. You can lock 2 stats and then roll the rest of them, and that's really impressive. Then literally whenever this is completely done, you get 2,000 black crystals, which is a free summon, and then you get this ticket, which allows you to get any general skill page, or a chance to get any general skill page. You don't just guarantee you get the skill page. Then right here you have these daily dungeons. I feel like people maybe sleep on these dungeons, but these dungeons are actually really important because these dungeons right here allow you to directly farm accessories and give you free black crystals every first time you do it. So typically what I do is I'll do 1 in each door. I'll do 1 of each door every day because you only do 1, and I'll do the highest difficulty level on the first day. Hopefully get like an LR or yeah, just an LR, because honestly this one even has like the LR materials right here, right? Then literally every day after that you just kind of go down a level, so you're still farming the highest possible like thing you could get, but also getting the free black crystals every day. That's how I do it. And you see right here the top 2 levels give me like UR, and then the 3rd level gives me like SSR, which actually isn't that bad because like for these specifically you do need like a hella of all the rarities, honestly. Then this right here, the accessories, the first 2 levels give you LR, and then the first 3 levels give you LR, and this one typically cycles out within like 3 days. So all 3 days you can get 60 black crystals from this all together and have a chance to get LR accessories on each one of these. Then for the gear one, I think the highest 2 are LR. Yeah, and then the 3rd one is not LR, but even still, 2 days of getting the gear LR stuff, like not guaranteed, but like a higher chance of getting LR stuff from these like little dungeons that are like very quick to run. You want to make sure you're running through all of your limited time challenges because a lot of the time, obviously these give you like really good rewards. That's why they're limited time. If they were like all the time, then you'd be getting a lot of really good rewards for free all the time. And Big Gaming ain't a fan of that. Trust me, I've seen it, bro. I got the pay stubs, the pay statements to show you that they don't like to give out free stuff. They want your money. but also just like a lot of like campaigns and stuff like that, like Gate of Destiny or the challenges we have right now or anything like that, like it will require you sometimes to do limited challenges. So you want to make sure you're staying on top of all of those, because sometimes it's like each mission checkpoint is like do 10 of them, and like as of right now, let's see, the max that I could do in one day is 11, but hear me out. I can do 11 because I can do this 3 times a day. I can do each one of these 1 time a day, which adds up to 6. And then this one, if you beat it all in one sitting, that's 5 runs in one day, which is the 10 right there that you need. That's 11 altogether. But the problem with that is, once you complete a stage, if you rerun it, it doesn't, except for obviously subjugation battle. But like if you beat a stage, once you rerun it, it doesn't give you credit for doing another limited time stage. And these stages right here, like once you beat all 5 of them, you can spam them and do them as many times as you want. They just cost 3 stamina, but they're not going to give you credit towards defeating like limited challenges. But now let's move on to the next thing that actually just popped into the game today when I logged in. All right, logged into my guild members who don't actually care about logging in, that I'm trying to get rid of and excommunicate. Please, people, join the Void Dynasty. One is guild activities. Guild activities altogether is what you should be doing. So you should be making sure you're donating to your guild every day, because if you donate to your guild, if everybody donates to their guild, then the guild gets a lot more guild XP and like coins and everything faster, and your guild leader can get better upgrades. But when you act like a dickhead and don't log in, like bro, how hard is it just to tap the guild button and log in? First of all, ooh, I didn't mean to go all the way back. First of all, when you don't log in, bro, it's not just you that you're affecting, because you not logging in just costed us a ticket. You not logging in costed us 10 potions, which is honestly mediocre to even like, no one cares. But like 160 tickets versus 130, or 160 crystals versus 130 crystals. 20 gear stones versus 10 gear stones that have a higher chance to them. Look, this is guaranteed to be rare or higher. These are guaranteed to be SR or higher. People, do you understand that like, even though it's a little bit, every little thing counts in this game, and everything that you can get better, you should be getting, especially when all you have to do is just tap guild. You don't even if you didn't want to donate, if you tapped in and just checked into the guild, we would get better stuff. But like apparently no one gives a shit, so people join up with the Void Dynasty. Another guild activity, guild boss. Guild boss, you come in, you do it 3 times a day. That's all you have, just 3 attempts a day. You stack up coins. The coins you can use to, oh, I didn't even think about that. The coins right here, you can use to buy this stuff right here, actually. That just got me 100 of the small upgrade materials, so like easy peasy. This right here would get me 75 of the medium, and then this right here would give me 50 of the large. Ooh. Let's go ahead and buy some of those. I gotta do some runs of the guild boss so I can like get some more. But like this right here is literally, this right here gives you accessory enhancement stones, very, very important. This right here gives you a box that allows you to, or it doesn't allow you to pick the LR accessories, but like you have a chance of getting any LR accessory. But at least you have a chance of getting anything LR. This one right here, I don't ever spend my points on because I don't want UR accessories. I just want LR stuff, so I never waste my points on that. I just get this, and these 3 things right here, and then I kind of just stockpile my points until the next guild boss. And I like to go ahead and accumulate points beforehand, because like one thing, if y'all don't notice, one thing about this game is all of the medals that you're farming on all these different events and contents and everything, all of them carry over into the next time that comes back around. So definitely be paying attention to that, and just hit your guild activities. This right here is guild boss. This right here is guild PvP, where you get matched up against specific guilds, and then you fight them. And like I think there's like 5 guilds in like a cluster, basically. You all fight against each other, and whoever is like #1 guild and #1 person, like you get separate rewards for being the #1 person. You get separate rewards for being the #1 guild. This right here is Guild Wars. Guild Wars has been out of commission for like eons at this point. And yeah, I don't know when they're bringing it back, because the thing that Guild Wars did was it got people to play the game more and actually grind stuff out efficiently, properly, whatever. Now Gate of Destiny kind of does that and gives you a free character dupe, so it's better. League's better. So like now they kind of gotta find a way to rework Guild Wars so that people actually will care about it. Another thing on my list was like the random PvP, but I know I already touched on random PvP, so I will just kind of show y'all where it is. Let's see, right here. So this is regular PvP. This right here is this is the PvP where specific classes are banned. They haven't done this in a little while, actually. Specific classes are banned, and you can only use certain classes in that PvP. This right here is the PvP where you do like the teams of 2. So look, if I go to click on one of these fights, these are my little pairs right here, and like pretty much the pairs can be like, I have Ghost in here? Why? I don't even know. But like the little, or no. This is their pairs. Yes, okay, cool. So you have these pairs right here, and your team could show up in any random like assembly of these 4. Like any of these characters will just randomly show up in a team of 4 basically. And the same thing for this side too. And this game mode is cool in theory. It's cool, but like literally this doesn't, the ranking awards doesn't really get you anything like too crazy. Like you don't get black crystals, you don't get, what's this team looking like? Okay, you don't get black crystals, you don't get, you know, any talent upgrade materials or skill upgrade materials, like none of that. So it's just kind of like, all you get is 300 free stamina. But at least try to get the 300 stamina every day, I'd say, just to kind of like make use of that. Check your achievements. Check your achievements every single day because you never know when you could be doing something. So right here, this achievement is boost skills 596 times. I just got some skill upgrade materials, so I'm definitely about to go and like hit that up a little bit. I'm not gonna get all the way up to 616, but I'm creeping ever so close. Once I buy those skill upgrade materials and I upgrade the 3 characters all in one sitting, I'll clear this easily. This right here is use a friend mage 700 times. I'm at 614. But like this is just the things that you want to kind of like keep chiming in on so that you know how to play the game really. This will tell you how to play the game because the more that you do these things, the more that you'll get this bar filled out, the more that you'll get rewards up here. And this is 410 black crystals. That's 1/3 of a multi. And also, this is sometimes SSR like universal, not universal, but like duplicate crystals, or Clover crystals that you can use to like get the petals on your Clover and get your character up to LR. So very, very important. Make sure not to sleep on that. This right here is, this is, I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna go through each one of these, but this right here is doing the weapon substat material like farm. This, whenever I finally do farm this, dude, I'm gonna clear the hell out of this mission. There's gonna be so many levels of me just spamming this. This is do King Wolf 312 times. I'm really close to beating that. Who knows how many more times I gotta do it after that. Special episode 54 times. We gave me bring back special episodes. We're not gonna have this talk again. 480 right here. I think this is this subjugation battle. Do subjugation battle. So let me do Arc Velox 6 times today, or 3 times today, and then 3 times tomorrow, and I'm at the 480 point. And hopefully this mission finishes. Obviously, I'm gonna keep doing subjugation battle every single day, but like still, hopefully this mission finishes. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I missed Arc Velox last night because I was so slumped by the time the update came out, or this morning, I guess. This is beating Prakitna and Betel Gigas on like level 5, level 6 difficulties with all the like boss multipliers turned on. This is stuff related to accessories right here. Also, achievements will kind of show you where you are lacking in the game. Because if you have a lot of missions done in one category, good for you, good job, kudos. But if you have a lot of missions not lacking in another category, then it kind of shows you where you need to start pivoting your focus. This is like the community tab. This is just like for shits and giggles, I feel like. But like, I take all the achievements seriously. So like, I'm running through these right now. But yes, you want to make sure that you're checking your achievements every day. Also, guys, one of the achievements that you have is sending a certain number of friend gifts. And I can tell you right now, the number of friend gifts that you need to send to complete that mission is 2,700. No, it's 3,780 because this one is using 2,700 stamps in chat. So you need to send 3,780 friend points or friend gifts, or not a day, but like 3,780 friend points. You know how many you can send in one day? 40. 40. Now, guys, let's divide 3,780 by 40. If you have a full friends list, it will take you 95 days to complete that mission. Send friend points every single day. Plus, it's just courtesy. People, if you get friend points from, if people get friend points in their mail, that gives them more friend points to get closer to doing those friend multis, which sometimes you can get an SSR general skill page. So like, it helps you, it helps others. Make sure that you are doing like whatever, make sure you're helping out. You know what I'm saying? Play the game and really play the game. I like to be even though I don't need to send friend points anymore, I could care less about all the friends on my friends list, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I still send the points out because I know the friend points can help sometimes. So it is what it is, man. Make sure that you're being like generous, courteous as well. Make sure you are doing some form of long run farming a day. Before, you can only do 50 runs in one sitting, or you would set it to be like, So before I used to be able to set it to be like, okay, run this until my character's level is max. Run this until my character's affinity is max. That is not a reality for the Deadman anymore, because every single character, as soon as they are in my possession, is max level, max affinity, no questions asked, hands down, right? So I can't do that anymore. So what can I do? I can set up a farm for 150 runs in one sitting. 50 times 3, 150 runs in one sitting. As you can see, this right here takes 14 stamina. A lot of the highest levels of a lot of different content take 2100 stamina to do 150 runs of it. As you can see right here, I have enough to do 600 runs of something right now. I'm going to break that up probably, because if I say I wanted to farm affinity, which I might do because I want those extra medals so I get those extra free skill upgrade materials. That's insane that I just got skill upgrade materials like twice basically this month. Vic Gaming never fixed that. Never fixed. Vic Gaming, I know y'all watch my videos, but hear me now. This video specifically, don't even watch this damn video. Don't even realize that you're giving away that much stuff for free. I want to keep getting that, man. I want to keep the cycle going. So, Vic Gaming, bug off and don't look at my video. Y'all know what I wanted to say, but bug off and don't look at this video specifically. But you can look at the rest of them though. It's cool. But yeah. 2100 stamina is what you need to do 150 runs on this. If you want to do the affinity stage and get free medals, you only get 1 medal per run. And honestly, that doesn't matter if you're doing the hard version or the easy version. It's literally always 1 medal per run. They said something in the notes, patch notes, about fixing the medals on the runs. So let's see if you do get a different number of medals now between the different runs. I doubt you do. I doubt it. Yeah, literally the picture is just like, typically when you're gonna get like multiple of something, it'll have like that little squiggly line and have 2 numbers that says you'll get anything from this range to this range, right? It doesn't say that for these. It just shows the 1 medal. So you only get 1 medal per run that you do. So if your village affinity is already maxed out and all your characters' affinities are already maxed out, there's literally no point in doing the nightmare stage anymore, unless you're trying to do them for the first time and get the 3 stars. But besides that, right? You might as well come back and do normal, save yourself some stamina, and just run this up if you're farming medals, because you get the same amount of medals from normal to nightmare, and honestly, it just saves you so much more stamina. 2100 stamina versus 1500 stamina. You know what the difference is? That's 600 stamina. That's 60 more times I can run the stage after I finish it, versus me doing like a gear dungeon, or versus me expending the same amount of experience or stamina I would expend to do like the experience dungeon on this dungeon. I can do drastically less and get more runs in. And honestly, these stages only go up to 12 stamina, so you'd only spend 1800 stamina at most. But even still, 1500 stamina versus 1800 stamina means that I have 300 stamina left over to do 30 more runs if I need 30 more medals. But guys, that's kind of honestly what I want to like. People always see my account and people always wonder like, damn, how did you even get to that? How did you even get there? I promise you, like on some Saitama One Punch Man shit, like it seems like what I'm saying right now is like there's no way just doing that got you to that level. I already started off this video and prefaced, I'm gonna tell you everything I did besides spending money. But that's my whole angle. Spend like a Kraken, spend like Poseidon, and play like a free-to-play. Like actually grind everything as hard as you possibly can. That is the best thing that you can do. That's like that Noelle mindset. Noelle is a royal, and so she has great magical power, like all that, but she can't control her magic. So Noelle trains day in and day out so she can control her magic. That's why Noelle is so powerful. It's been explained in Black Clover itself. It's saying nobles typically have a high affinity for learning new spells and learning crazy spells and having high magical power. Peasants have to work really hard, but if they work hard enough, they can unlock some crazy stuff. So Noelle is the perfect mix in between. She was blessed with all of the bloodline lineage factor of being a noble, but also works as hard as a peasant basically because she could not control her magic at all, and she got the best result right in the middle. That's the thing that I do on my account. I don't just spend money and sit around. I remember when everybody was doing videos at the start of the game and they had all the Yule and all the black crystals, and Deadman never had any Yule or never had any black crystals. But when you looked at my account, you knew my characters are more worked on than everybody else's. So it's just like little things like that. Don't pay attention to what people are trying to fantasize for you. Just pay attention to what actually works. I'm telling you, these things actually work because a year into my gameplay experience, there are 84 characters in the game right now, and I have 73 out of 84 5-star, and I have every single character in the game at least 2-star. So like obviously something with my method is working. I don't have the highest combat rating whatever characters, but that's because I'm not worried about that. When I'm worried about that, I'll make sure that that's the reality. I'll make sure that that's the case. But if you guys did enjoy this video, man, go down below, leave a like on the video, comment down below, let me know what you think about my few tips here. These aren't end all be all things that you absolutely must do to get your account cracked, but I'm just telling you more so things that worked for me that will absolutely improve the state of your account and give you a much better play experience by association. But if you guys did enjoy the video, then please do go down below, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know every single time I drop a video. Because I've been pumping them out what do you pump out? A lot of cars? I don't know. I didn't even know what I was trying to say right there, but I've just been pumping videos out. And also, you can comment down below and let me know what you think. Let me know if you feel like what I said was cap, that doesn't work. But it's just but honestly, if you comment me and say that doesn't work, I'm just gonna laugh at you because clearly it worked. Look at my account. It's better than yours. But yeah, besides the point, that's going to be it for your boy DEADMANVINCE. I hope that y'all picked out some important information out of here, or maybe even if you're not going to do everything that I just said, I hope that y'all saw something that y'all don't do, and now you're kind of okay, I'm going to make sure that I actually start doing that because he's making a pretty good point. I didn't think about that before, but now it makes a lot more sense to do that. But yeah, that's going to be it for your boy DEADMANVINCE. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. Surpass your limits.